Hey everyone, Tyler Martin here. I'm the lead pastor of Outfitter Church, and I'm your church planter in Bar None, Wyoming. We are coming up on our 3-year anniversary of Outfitter Church, and I want to share a few things about what God has been doing. The first thing I want to update you with is with our family. If you don't already know, I have an amazing wife of 7 years named Ashley. We have a 4.5-year-old named Ava Grace, a 3-year-old named Michael Tyler, and a 1-year-old named Annie Faye. And my family is amazing. The biggest thing we've learned this year is to go back into this honoring the Sabbath, of taking time off, making time for my wife to have time away from our kids so she can refresh and rejuvenate. It's been amazing. There's been a whole season this year of repentance and of working into new, healthier rhythms. And that leads me into my second thing, and that's that our church has doubled this year. And so in 2022, we went from 44 people to 78 people. And that is absolutely amazing. We've been praising the Lord for that. Our church grew, and people have asked, what are you guys doing differently? And the funny thing is, nothing. We're not working any harder. Honestly, based off of what I talked with you about my family, is I started talking with our leaders about Sabbath and about days off and about rest and about spending time with Jesus and then being empowered to serve for Jesus. And one of the cool things that's been going on is our staff isn't doing anything differently except resting more and praying more. In October 2022, as we come to our 3-year anniversary, we will have baptized 37 people, and God gets all the glory for that. Now, I tell you all of these numbers, and it's not that the numbers are important. Every number has a name, and I want to tell you a few names in our church. Emily Hicks. Emily Hicks is a woman that came to our church with one of her lost friends, and she thought she was a Christian all of her life since she was a child and prayed a prayer. And after coming to our church for a couple of months and hearing the gospel in and out, week after week, she was walking in the Bar None walk path. We have a beautiful walk path through our town. And she said she literally fell to her knees and wept before the Lord and asked Him to save her from her sins. She realized she'd always known about God, but she didn't truly know God. And it was in that moment that she repented and believed the gospel. And then it was just a few weeks later that her lost friend Tracy, who was coming to church with her, Tracy then gave her life to Christ, repented and believed the gospel. And then Tracy and Emily work at YMCA, and they're constantly sharing the gospel with the kiddos there. And one of their co-workers saw the change in their lives and the joy that they had. And this girl was like, hey, I want to know more about this church. This girl's named Abby, and Abby was struggling with depression and anxiety, and she saw the joy in Emily and Tracy, and so then Abby started coming to our church. And after a few months, Abby gave her life to Christ, and then so did her fiance. And so it's just been this awesome thing, and we baptized all 3 of those ladies at the same time. And even amidst a horrible season and crazy stressful season in Emily's life, just a few weeks ago, we baptized 2 of her 3 daughters because, again, amidst craziness going on in their life, 2 of her girls prayed to receive Christ, and we're waiting for the 3rd one. We're super excited about that. I wish I had all day and all month to tell you more names, more stories, more things God's doing. But I hope that from what you've seen in this video, that you will be praising God and that your soul is encouraged, that God is working in Bar None, across Wyoming, and across the world, and even in your own neighborhood. God is doing great things. I want to thank you for every prayer you've ever prayed, every penny you've ever given. God used that as a part of all the amazing things He's doing at Outfitter Church in Bar None, Wyoming. We love you, and your partnership to us makes us so happy to serve on your behalf for the Lord at Outfitter Church in Bar None. We love you, we thank you, and we're incredibly grateful for you.